Welcome to the next installment of So You Want to Join the Navy. And this one, as I said before, we'll be talking about the likelihood of being stationed outside of the U.S., or, as it's known once you pick up on the verbiage, OCONUS, which is outside of the contiguous United States. So this has to do with a few factors. This has to do with your detailer, your wish list, and your boot camp /A/C school orders. I'll get to it. So your detailer, as you might be able to imagine, is the person when you get into the Navy that you are going to contact for your orders. And you'll have your wish list entered into the website for detailing. And when you get into your window, that's when you start negotiating for orders. Now, you only get, I think, like 2 or 3 looks. They call them looks. You only get like 2 or 3 looks in your window to choose your orders. And you only get to choose from here. That doesn't mean you can't reach out to your detailer and try to bargain something else, okay? But if your detailer says, hey, what's up is all that there is, then you have to choose from what's on the website, because if your window closes and you haven't chosen, the Navy then gets to send you wherever they need you. And that could be OCONUS. You could be outside the United States or in Norfolk, which is great. But no, the Navy's going to send you, the Navy's going to send you where the Navy needs you if you don't choose while in your window. Now your wish list, as it implies, that is the list of your top 3 or 4 duty stations that you would want to be at. And they'll try to do their best. I'd roll my eyes hard, but I can't. They hurt already from rolling so much these last few weeks. Your wish list is, you'll submit it when you're going to go up for orders in your first sets of training, depending on your job, or when you start using the detailing website, you'll put in your wish list there. And your detailer, when you go into your window, they may or may not. Again, you are going to be responsible for taking care of your career. Nobody's going to take care of your career more than you. So you need to make sure that you're aware of your window, you're in contact with your detailer, you know who your detailer is, and you stay on top of these things. And yeah, your boot camp A and C school orders. So again, most people, like, if you go to boot camp and then you're going out to the fleet, they'll be like, here's your orders, have a good time. If you go to an A and or a C school, an A is where you're going to learn your primary job. A C school is follow-on training. So you might pick orders at one of those points, but it depends on how long you're going to be in those trainings. So the likelihood of you being stationed outside the U.S., again, Navy needs, and just what's available. Like in boot camp, in A or C school, they might say, hey, class, if you're first in the class, you get first pick for this list of orders, and this is all the duty stations that we're going to have. And if you're second, blah, 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 so that's how it might work in your A or C school. But it might end up being like, nope, you're all needs of the Navy, and we're going to send you where we're going to send you. So really, it depends on your job and how they're going to work things. But your detailer, after A and C school, once you're in the fleet, your detailer is going to be, one of the most important people in your career to make sure that you're following on to places that you want to go and not just where the Navy needs you. So yeah. There's that topic. And for the next one, we're going to be talking about things you newbies might not get from other people and service members.